Good East positioning of the sun, everybody. The name's Wu Fang, and welcome back to another episode of Luigi's Mansion. Last episode, we had gotten over here to the mansion for the very first time. Had a scary run-in with ghosts, but thankfully E-Gaddy was there with the vacuum, which he gave it to me for free. After that vacuum, we started cleaning up the place, captured ourselves a few portrait ghosts, and even got ourselves a pink key. This time, getting rid of the thorns in the foyer for the heart door to use Kingdom Hearts. I hate that pun. Anyways, welcome to why I think this mansion's gonna be a lot longer than you think. Yeah, we have this entire floor to... Well, not the entire floor, but in short, we have a lot to go. Hallway ghosts, you can never really get rid of them. Hallways won't light up unless you capture the boss ghost associated, so unfortunately... It's a 1 in 5 chance what I'm trying to have happen here. I don't know, there's a chance of a gold mouse spawning in here. I'm gonna see if I had to completely reset the room and do it like this. Well, that doesn't seem the way it's going, but maybe we'll get it later in the chapter, I'm not sure. I'm not trying to get everything. I'm not gonna act like I know where everything is. Wait, what? Hold on. You can hear him! Okay, that's cool. We will be capturing that guy much later in this episode, but it will be this episode. And I always heard about the music secret. But yeah. It's time. My turn at the Chugga Conroy impression. Ready? I like doing that. Even if it's not exactly the best, but... Let's get into a little trouble there. Hey, you will trade? There are some ghosts who will try to grab you and hold you. When that happens, you try using your control stick back and forth to shake them off. And it's an age-old struggle for survival, my boy. Don't lose heart, Luigi. About that. I didn't. So anyway, we know where we gotta go. We know this is the door that is being blocked off to us by this area boss, so we should be able to open that door next episode. This is the door we can currently unlock. Okay, so I don't think they can happen when a ghost appears here, so... I guess it's only a 1 in 5 chance. Let's reset the chance. Or does it? I don't know. I'm also pretty notoriously unlucky. These are Shy Guys. An enemy whose mask has only ever been seen under by Luigi. So, I guess whatever he saw under those must have freaked him out. I normally try to get both of them at once, but I guess you can see why you shouldn't get two at once. Because when there's two, they're in a dancing formation and they'll try and leave you alone, or they won't intentionally go after you, but when there's one, they both will. But thankfully, I've managed to find that if you can get the other one, then you should have no problems getting these done out of waiting time. Anyways, so this next part here sucks. These are the floating Whirlindas. You can't look at them, and you also have to stay on the platform and wait for them to do their big bow. Ironically enough, I think those platforms actually saved me from getting the poison mushroom, which that would have shrunk me down and made me tiny. Look at me, I got a key. And that key leads over to the storage room. Right here. So let's go in. So, immediately. Well, we aren't getting that Speedy Spirit. But I guess now you see why they're called Speedy Spirits, because I failed to catch it. I don't care how much you at me. I always try to let go so I don't get hurt, but even then I still got hurt. Give me the heart. Thank you. So, a lot of people in this area get stuck on it, but you can kind of see something in the mirror. If you don't, well, I can't see it from this perspective, but looking at the mirror, there's a button that says don't push. Well, let's push it. You know, suddenly the storage room ain't so pathetic. You see this poster, it says danger. Well, I laugh in the face of danger. Ah! Fuck. Who's there? Who dares disturb my sleep? Oh, it's Luigi. Look, guys, Luigi's finally here. We're gonna do it to your brother. Only way worse. What's on its back? These guys getting us 2,000! Everybody scram! Whew. Ah, Luigi, are you okay? That was them. Those are the ones who released all the ghosts of the paintings in the gallery. Those fiends. I wonder what King Boon's gang is gone. So they were hiding in the mansion all along. Thanks for fleshing them out, Luigi. I'm tickled you found them, but perhaps it would have been better if you hadn't, well, let every single one of them escape. Just a thought. Ah, well, we're under the bridge. Anyway, we should probably return back to the lab for a second. I've been waiting for you, young Luigi. Your brother was to take that gang of booze. Poor fella. Oh, now don't talk crazy. They're not going to eat the man. But what become of him, Ah, then he hasn't come back. Common theory holds that boos grow in strength when they travel in numbers. They will somehow combine their powers to 2. Their power likely overwhelmed your brother. If you aim to save Mario, there is but one way to do it. Capture each Boo and slowly weaken the group's power. But Boos, as their name implies, like to just hide, then jump out to scare people. You've got your work cut out finding them. Don't get all down in the mouth, boy. The Game Boy Horror I gave you has a secret function. I knew it'd come in handy one day, so I developed it secretly. I call it the Boo Radar. The Boo Radar will flash red when something like a Boo is hidden nearby. You can search everywhere, Luigi. Oh, yeah. Alright, now, Sonny, don't go tucking yourself out. Relax and just try to get those Boos one at a time. The trick is using the control stick and the C-stick together. Don't forget that now. Where will you go, Luigi? Back to the mansion. So, yeah. By the way, you can push A to skip cutscenes. You notice now that there's a little blue light on top of our Game Boy Horror. Well, if we go back inside, there's a yellow light. Oh. And notice how when it gets close to a Boo, it turns red. And when I caught the Boo, it's blue. We have 1 out of 50 of these. Yes, you really caught your first Boo. I've been researching those guys. Well, the Boos don't seem to like lights, that's for sure. They do their best to hide under furniture when they're stuck in a lit room. So you reckon that if we turning on all the lights within the mansion will be the best way to clarify all the Boos, wouldn't you say, youngster? Okay, now send me all the Boo data you got. Yep. Every Boo does act as a good save spot, so you should be careful. Yeah. In short, blue means that there is no Boo in the room. Yellow means there is a Boo in the room. Red means you're extremely close to it. You do not need all 50 Boos to progress in the game, but you do need, like, I think a solid 40. But this video will essentially be a capturing of all of them, whether you want it to be or not. There's no stopping you, Luigi. Okay, now yep. That is kind of a downside, is that he will call you to ask you to save every single time, but... You want to play Game Boy Advance? I'm sorry, I got Game Boy Horror. If you have Game Boo Horror, maybe I'll check it out. Saving all my data. So there's the 3 in here. What am I doing? Moving forward with our lives. Heading on down this hallway. Kind of see now that we beat up Chauncey, his hallway's lit up. So that's the like, cue for lighting them up, even if it is admittedly the smallest one. Ba-da-ba-da-boo-da-boo. Probably bomb. Chair. If you ever hear a Boo laughing, it means they swap locations and hiding spots. It's like, haha, you're too slow. Speak not my name, it's taboo. In case you couldn't tell, all 50 of these Boos are bad puns. I like that. Oh wait. Okay. That's the room we don't have unlocked yet.
Mario!
Turbo, off I go. I like how it looked like for a second Luigi was just sliding around the floor. I found 5 Boos. I understand you're worried about your brother, young fella, but just take her easy. Got plenty of time still, so try to keep your shirt on. I'm gonna go back to the washroom and splashing water in your face to feel much better, believe me. Yeah, you do need to find 5 Boos if you want to progress and get a new room, but I'm going for them all anyways, so... How's I already in here for so long that you felt I need to swap spots? Boolicious. There's 6 of you guys. Ding, 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 ding. Now that we've gotten every boo in Area 1, it's time to go get every boo in Area 2. Nope, okay. Oh, it doesn't depend on that, okay. Let's see. Roomba mode, activate. I'm just a Luigi who's a Roomba out for a joyride. What's it to ya? Might turn myself into an Uber, make myself some moolah. I'm just a Luigi who's an Uber out for a joyride. What's it to ya? Oh, sweet, gold bar. There you are. I am Boolala. There we go, 7 out of 50. Taking a lot more damage than I'd like, but eh. There's a Boo Ball finally. Game Boo? Are you a Game Boo whore or just a game? Ah. That is the other danger that thinks it can happen. Like, is he out in the hallway? I think he is, but yeah, boos can leave rooms. They don't end up in a constant string. I just got unlucky or lucky, whatever you want to put it. Unlucky that escaped, lucky that it didn't. What have you. Okay, yeah, so you ended up here in the hallway. No, don't go in there. Don't go in there, please. No. You can also find that in dark rooms, boos tend to hide a bit. Dark rooms, boos take less damage, which is most prevalent in the hallways, where it sucks to catch them. No? Okay. Kinda cool how it jiggles to his face. Anyways, the washroom, like we said. It's right in front of us, it's unlocked. Check the toilet.
I got something really important to the toilet.
It wouldn't happen to be this key, would it?
I didn't mean to.
Don't worry about it. I'm a plumber.
Hey, right now, point quiet over spoon mouth. I'm supposed to just flush an old worry away. Yep, I'm gonna swirl on down to the depths and let happiness refill my life.
Thank you. Look at me, you got a key. Ironically, I don't think bathrooms can ever have booze in them, so you're good. Also, toad rooms can never have booze in them. Can't wait for you all to be gone. Man, that golden mouse has got to spawn in before we get to the boss, which is coming up. Oh, and speaking of golden mice. Nice, nice. Very good, very good. Here's the Sapphire, so we completed the Gen 3 Trinity of Pokemon games. And this is an interesting portrait ghost. That's not her mouth, she doesn't have big lips, and a missing middle tooth. That's a bandana with eyes. What do you seek of me? Who are you?
I am a voyeur, seer of dropped items. Possessions of the other people awaiting vibrations of my spirit. If you find someone's dropped items, you should bring them to me. I will show you the extent of my vision.
Okay. I'll try to do that later, but what's in this room? Our first kind of gimmicky room. You can see that a ghost is spawned in the mirror, but not in the real world. You have to use the mirror to find it. They do get more exciting with this, but just know that these rooms exist now. I will not be doing the thing more. Get in my snoot. There's still more of you to capture. Okay. Alright, excuse me for that. Anyway. I cannot catch these ghosts for the life of me. I love how Luigi's humming becomes steadily more unstable as he takes more damage. I'm gonna say it's not something I normally hear, even though it sounds like I would. This is our first... So, okay. I want to catch the boo. Feel the wrath of Kung Boo. No. Anyway, so this is our first chest that isn't blue. Chests are color-coded. Blue chests are keys to the next area. Red chests are elemental medallions. Hey, Luigi. Let's take a look at that. Oh, it's the fire element medal. You can use the fire element. Yes, sir. With that, you can catch fire elemental ghosts. Huh? The fire elemental ghosts, you ask? Why, they show up whenever you see a fire, my boy. They're ghosts of fire itself, if you will. When you approach a flame, they'll be surprised with your presence. Leap into thin air, and you'll vacuum up right away. After that, you can expel fire with the element. You can melt ice, light candles, do all kinds of stuff. A meter will appear down at the bottom of the screen, so keep an eye on how much of the element you have left, okay, fellas? You may need to use the fire element to defeat some ghosts. Keep that in mind, Sonny. Don't say I never warned you.
Oh yeah.
So you do need fire element. Anytime there's a source of fire, there's a ghost, catch it. And now that bottoms are there, lighting candles is how you get out of here. And additionally, lighting candles somehow doesn't burn down the house walls, but makes a key spawn in. Look at me, I got a key. And where does that key lead us? It leads us to the... Alright, the washroom. Golden mouse. No, get back here. Thank you, yeah. So that's a 1 in 5 chance of happening. I go on to an entire playthrough without seeing it, and I think the only reason I saw it this time was because I actually hunted it down. But, yeah. So we're gonna go to the washroom real quick. Real quick. Launcher mat contains Mario's hat, and it's been laundered recently. sorry you missed me, and I don't want you to kiss me. Alright, so, green chests. Green chests is basically just a big pile of money. Or in short, yo, get down, I'm Boggy. When it comes to opening a green chest, it basically means you did an optional room. And we didn't have to clear out this room. As a matter of fact, it might have made it harder for ourselves, but we did. This room is a bit special. We'll see what we have to do later. But for now, check the bucket. You can get a sapphire. And if we use the camera, you can check this mouse hole. And end up here in a hidden room. I would have called it the hidden treasury. You're going to want fire element going in here because there are some ghosts that have been powered with ice. Ghosts that have been powered with ice, or any element really, cannot... Ghosts that have been empowered with an element cannot be taken out until you take out their counter. Ice is countered by fire, fire is countered by water, water is countered by ice. You have to have an element of that nature, take it in, and use it on the ghost. Generally, they will supply you with an element, but as this is a hidden room, it's kind of a unique scenario. Hi, gold bar. Also, you can burn ghosts to death. I don't like doing it because it doesn't feel satisfying, but you can. But as long as you use the element, you can also go back to capturing the old-fashioned versions that works.
Oh yeah.
And here is the real reward. A second emerald. A second ruby. And our third sapphire. Anyway, something is freaking... I think it's this chest, isn't it? Yeah. It's my own self, Gumboo. A fifth of the way done in terms of boot collection. It probably would be more if I didn't do the stupid thing, but anyway. Moving on to here, though, you notice that no ghosts spawn in, and little rodents don't count. Also, that was forced damage. It's called the Butler's Room. Capturing an elemental ghost like this will refill you on your element, so do that. It's not a good idea to get caught with your pants down in any scenario. Like this guy. Hey, he looks like a butler. Ah, fire, 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 run away! He grows a humongous ass head. Jimmy Neutron couldn't dare to compare. He'll walk back and forth in the hallway, but we can beat him to the butler's room. Ooh, heart. So you want to wait for him to get on his stool. He's afraid of fire, he sits down and he starts clucking like a chicken. perfect ranking here.
Mario. Yeah.
And he drops a key to... Ooh, the conservatory, so we might actually get caught up on booze. No, where are you? You found me, peekaboo. Are the puns shuffled in? Like, you'll never know which one you're gonna get until you get it? That sounds kind of cool.
Mario.
Oh yeah, by the way, A investigates an item, but if there's nothing to investigate, he calls for Mario. Not sure if I said that in the last video. Anyway, moving forward in our mansion travels. Yeah. Yeah. Son of a bitch. Man, I'm so glad that I figured out how to get video capture device audio working, because if I didn't, this segment would probably screwed me over. Welcome to a cool reference.
Mario. Mario. Yeah.
Sit on me. My name is Melody. People got me spectrum beauty. Of the color B, Ivory keys. What a stirring performance. I haven't been so charmed by abuse for ages, yeah. You must have a delicate ear for music. Would you like to listen to my piano sonata? Da, 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 da. Well, here I go. The way that song was featured in a famous game. Do you know which game that it was from? It is Super Mario Bros. 3. Exactly right, you got it. Very impressive, I guess I needn't hold back. With you, would you care to do battle with my lovely music sheets? Yes, it's actually rather easy. Melody! Piantissima! That shit on me joke? That's what the butler said. Not actually, but it is heavily implied in the game's background dialogue that the butler has a crush on Melody, so I kind of believe where I came from with that. There should be 2 boos in this room. Okay, let's get rid of the chest so I don't accidentally check that. And where is that? Oh wow, we're nearing the end of the area already.
Mario.
So there's Boomio. Wherefore am I Boomio? That's the one that made it to this room. But there's still another one in here.
Mario.
I think is it you in the heart? It is. Yeah, Game Boo. You're not getting away from me. He got away from me again. Damn it. How low health are you at? 7. Okay, so interesting fact about ghosts in dark boos in dark rooms. You can't catch them. You have to catch them in a light room. Not only is the room not only does their health go down significantly less when they're in a dark room, but if you manage to get them to reach 0, they'll never go in. You have to get them in a light room to capture. Successfully complete the capture. Anyway, moving on with our lives. And my sheer abundance of knowledge in this game is too great. Is there a speedy spirit in this room? I think I missed a few up to this point, but I think I know that there's one here. Okay, it's not in there. There's where that noise came from earlier. Get rid of the bananas. Okay, I am being a little bit scatterbrained on this, but I probably should mention that any speedy spirit that has been... I said earlier that if you missed a speedy spirit, there's a chance for you to get it back later. The chance of you getting it back later is only if you haven't uncovered them yet, or haven't discovered them. If you did discover them, then there's no way. Light all the candles? You do, okay. So now that you've lit all the candles, Mr. Lugs will appear. That's his name. I think I know all the Portrait Ghost's names by memory. And you want to try and vacuum up his food. You can only vacuum him up after his food, fight him after his food is completely gone. Use your vacuum to make it go by faster. And the server ghosts... You can get through the food without them both captured, but if you're a casual, like, if you're not a speedrunner like I'm not, then it might be better to just capture them. Although I guess you are also kind of seeing, like, already what it is you need to do. Well, I guess I'm gonna do this on accident. Damn it, come on. Okay, I guess I did it on accident. Anyways, Mr. Lugs is actually a pretty damn hard fight. He is an optional fight. I might say that he's the third hardest mini-boss of them all. Outside of... Well, okay, I can't mention the other two yet, because the other two are in distinct later areas, but he's definitely the hardest one of Area 2. If I had to say the hardest one of Area 1, I'd give that to Neville, because he has the books laying around. I'd say Mr. Lugs is the hardest mini-boss of Area 2. I'll mention the hardest of each mini-boss when we get to the room that they're in. Come on. We can do it. Well, we got the... Alright, well, we got the gold, even if we did the one cycling, so I'll take that. Not today, Uncle Fucker. Damn it. The music stopped. I don't know how I did that. Anyways, there's a green chest.
Mario.
And in there contains a silver diamond. That's right. Mr. Lugs was an optional portrait ghost. You never had to fight him. There was nothing blocking progression. But I fought him because, well, A, have you seen my collection? Oh yeah, I guess I should be reading these. The Dancing Florindas, Unknown Age. Once the local waltz champions, they can no longer compete since their feet don't touch the floor. The wandering butler shivers, 72 years old. He wanders the house endlessly, searching for his master's will. He hopes he's included in it. Melody Pianissima. Oh, Melody Pianissima, 26 years old. Despite playing moving melodies, she has a surly disposition. Oddly enough, she loves video games. Oh, it's A to get out of those. Alright. And the glutton Mr. Luggs, 30 years old. He prefers all-you-can-eat buffets to 3 meals a day. He ate himself to death, but he still wasn't satisfied. There it is. Named Budacious, got it? I thought it was Shagadelic. Anyway, there we go. Now then, it's time to move on to the kitchen. Wait, what? Already? Holy crap, that was insanely lucky. I knew about the golden mouse in there, but I also knew that the spawn was kind of rare, so to get it on first try like that, hell yeah, I'll take that. I wasn't actually going to be hunting for that one, because, spoiler alert, a lot of our 100%ing this game is just straight up luck. And if there's anything I'm known for, like, family circle-wise, it's horrendous luck. Now all the pots and pans. To quote Peter Venkman, I thought I didn't like knives and forks and knives flying at me, but when knives and forks turn into a big angry giant, that's really me not liking it. A lot. Oh wait, right, duh. The chests, the elemental chests themselves are color-coded. Red was for fire, dark blue was for water, and white will be for ice. I thought they were all red. No, silly goose. Red is for Mario items. But the only reason we don't know red is for Mario items is the only one we have is his hat, which we found in the washer. Hey, Element, what did we stumble across? Oh, this time it's a water element magic. I can use the water element. My research shows that these particular elemental ghosts have left their watery dwellings whenever you approach. You know the drill, vacuum them up. Use the L button to expel them once they're vacuumed. Press the L button all the way in, you can shoot out a big ball of water. I hear some ghosts who can be only defeated with water. Actually, also remember the water has purifying properties. Well, don't get too caught up with your new squirt gun, Luigi.
Oh yeah.
So now, go to the sink, get water. We went from a Zuko to a Katara. Nope, that's a bomb. He's got a bomb! I wonder what's in the oven. Would I eat it? No. But I still want to wonder.
Oh yeah.
Where is it? Is it in here again? Yeah, he is. Howdy, I'm Booligan. That's 15 boos captured. Very, very nice. Very, very good indeed. You know, I gotta say, this episode isn't as long as I thought it was gonna be. Right, you gotta wait for the smoke. So first things first, before you do anything here, water this seed. You're going to want to remember that. Second thing second, give the poor pupper some water. Hi, puppy. I wish I could play with you, but you seem more intent on killing me. For the love of dirt, make that yapping dog be quiet! You kill... This is a Mr. Bones. I think our first enemy in a while that hasn't been an enemy in a while. Anyways, he'll summon a bone that the dog will get attacked by, and then prepare to feel horrible. I'm sorry, Pupper. I know. I'm awful. But at the same time, you also drop money, and I kind of need to afford to pay bills in this house, so gimme, gimme, gimme. The hungry guard dog Spooky, 4 years old. This creepy canine will sink its jaws into anything seemingly edible in sight. So, you're gonna want to scan this. And you're gonna pop out here. Now, check the pipe. Get yourself a third ruby. And I get very tired of people saying this, so I'm gonna show it off here. Fairly certain you actually can go back. Is it through here then? I know you can go back later. Looks rather old and okay, never mind. You can't go back during this part. I was about to go on this whole ass round of like, no, I know you can go back. I've been here before and I had to go back for help, but... Let's try this again. Alright, that's you. Here we are with the reason you'd want a health refill. Once again, I'm going in with a nerf, but I managed to beat Chauncey without it. Behold the area boss. The boss of the second area. Bogmire. So Bogmire has an interesting fight gimmick going on about him. What you're going to want to do here is capture that shadow. There'll be a bunch of holographic versions, but the real one is always purple, and you'll catch an actual shadow to see where to go. And you kind of see where to go from here. Now again, since he is a boss ghost, he's not required to take one suction, as much as honestly, at first I thought he would be the only one who would do a single suction. Let go, if I think I'm going to get damage, because I still want the gold. Nope, okay. There he is. Don't be fooled, any size you get him, it's just bigger ghosts will keep him stunned longer. That's like the incentive for bigger versus smaller, but you don't really need it. Where is Boggy? There he is. We barely managed to keep within the golden rank, but we did it. And another golden chest, which means another area key. Look, I got a key. And that's probably better too.
Luigi! Luigi, can you hear me? Good to hear, still okay. I was single when that lightning struck. And that was some battle you had there. Why don't you come back to the lab?
What, you think the lightning damaged the Poltergeist 3000? Don't worry about it. If the lightning had cooked your goose, the Poltergeist 3000 wouldn't have had a scratch. Well, that's reassuring again.
Good job, Luigi. You made it back on Roanoa Zorro. Looks like you have a vacuum full of ghosts here. What do you say we put them through the old ghost portificationizer?
Oh yeah.
Ghosts are invisible. So we need to. Sasuke. Press him into visible forms.
Alright, we have a gold on Bogmire, a gold on the Floating Warlindas, a gold on the Butler, Shivers, I think, a gold on Melody Pianissima, a gold on Mr. Lugs, a gold on Spooky.
We're ready to turn those ghosts back into paintings. Thank you for your help, Luigi.
Quick flash of Area 1. Mr. Lugs, Floating Whirlwindows, Melody Pianissima, Shivers, Spooky, and Bogmire. The titular 6. 9 ghosts in total. 322 coins, 273 bills, 13 gold bars, 3 sapphires, 4 emeralds, 3 rubies, 1 silver diamond, still unknown currency, 6 big pearls, 26 medium pearls, 31 small pearls, for a total of 28,220,000 Gs. Saving the game, memory cards touched, we are now up to Area 3. Where we go, Luigi? I'm going to go ahead and end off this episode. So, next time on Luigi's Mansion, we're going to move our way up to episode 3, see if we can get any clue of where Mario is, because right now it just seems like we're cleaning out the Mansion of Ghosts. Granted, we probably still need to do that for reasons, but with all that being said and done, the name's Wu Fang, and I bid you all a good west positioning of the sun, everybody. Take care, and I'll see you all next time. Goodbye.